Okay, I'm Nick Spurlock. I'm going to be doing a tutorial for signing up for GoAnimate and how to use it today. To start, I'm going to walk you all the way through from signing up all the way into the basic features and a couple of things that I've learned from doing this for Spanish class. So to start with, you're going to go to GoAnimate.com right up here, and then you're going to click Sign Up, and you're going to enter your email address, and for this I'll be using one of my many emails, which is Nicholas A. Spurlock at gmail.com. For your display name, I'm just going to set it as the default, which is Nicholas A. Spurlock. My password, you're going to sign up. Okay, and that's basically it as far as sign up goes. In order to start making your video, you're going to want to go up to make a video, of course, up in the upper right corner. It's going to ask you to pick a theme. Now, up here at the very top where it says make a video in the animated videos for your business, don't click that, because as you can see, it's a business-friendly video maker. It's the improved version, and unless you have a paid account, which currently our school does not, you cannot use it. In order to use a free video, you have to pick a theme that does not say business exclusive or $39 per year. Any of the ones down here will work. Normally for the tutorial, most people would choose stick figure because it is the easiest and the one with the widest range of actions, but because this video is going to show you a couple more things and go a little bit more in depth, I'm going to use Cartoon Classics. Now once it loads, it'll bring up a tutorial. I'm going to say skip the tutorial because I want to show you what I'm doing. So for your first scene, it's going to automatically bring all this up. There's a default scene in the background, but we're not going to use that. We're going to go scroll over here. This tab is the Backgrounds tab. And from the Backgrounds tab, you can click things like we're going to set ours on a volcanic planet. And it will automatically update it. There's some animated things going on in the background, like there's some bubbling here. Just basic moving things around. All you have to do is click on a background object like this, and you can move it. You can change the settings on the prop. This is your basic motion thing. Like for example, if I wanted to flip it the other direction, that's what this does. You have to have a prop selected in order to use that. This brings it forward, which you're not going to see right now, but if I want to send it back, it sends it back in layers so other things show up in front of it, essentially. If you want to get rid of your prop, you can hit the delete key and it will disappear. On to your characters. There's a wide range of characters. Some of them, they have different options. For the sake of this video, I'm going to pick the one that's kind of the default, which is Matt, also because he has killer hair. We're going to put him in the scene, and he's just going to be standing here, kind of doing his idle action. In order to change your actions on your character, you have to click on the character you wish to change the actions for. The same settings are going on up here as the prop I demonstrated earlier. You can change different things. These are your basic actions. Different themes also have different actions. For example, the stick figure theme has a ridiculous amount of actions per character. But since we're just doing the cartoon character, because I want to demonstrate what dialogue actually looks like and how to show that people are talking, we're just going to go with a confused expression. And for the duration of the scene down here, Matt will be looking confused. In order to show a character as talking, this is something that took me a little bit to figure out. Right now he's just kind of doing this, and even if you attach dialogue to him, he'll still just stand there and do that. In order to actually change it, you have to go to the expression down here and change it. You see you've got all your character expression: angry, cry, happy, neutral. You're going to change it to talk. See, he'll be talking. Then when you want to add your dialogue, we're going to go click on the dialogue tab from character settings. You can choose an option to add your voice. In this case, we're going to do text to speech because it's the easiest thing to do if you don't want to use your own voice. Though it is very, very bad quality, I'd highly recommend you use upload file or mic recording. And you click and you can just type in something like, for example, hello world. And you can change your voice down here. We're going to use Diesel because I've never heard his voice before. You can click generate voice. It'll take it a second to generate. There you go. Now you've got him being voiced by an abnormally deep voiced person, but that's how you do text to speech. You just click add voice, and let's see, add scene. Okay, so now I want to, you see there's this audio clip down here. Now if you'll notice, there's a long distance of silence after the dialogue. And since we only have the free version, you can only make videos up to 30 seconds long, which is a difficulty because you can only do one action or one piece of dialogue per scene. So what you're going to want to do when you have a sound or something that you want to set the scene to, like the scene's length to, is you're going to want, right click, you're going to want to click on it, and then when you click, you go over duration, and you click fit to speech duration. And it will automatically shorten the scene where it only goes to that length. You can add more scenes by clicking this button. When you go to the next scene, it will not have any audio. All it will have is just him doing the exact same action in the exact same position in which he was earlier. So in order to fix that, if you want him to say just walk, you're going to click on him, and you're going to change it back to, for example, auto, and just say not fall in love with. That's an interesting thing that we don't want to do today. Just walk, because that works. Now if you click on the walk action, which most characters should have, it will automatically bring up this menu. You can click this to change where your character's going. If you want to have him walk off the screen, just drag him over here and he'll walk out of the zone that you can actually see on the video. But for our purposes, we're just going to have him move over here next to the lava. So that's what will happen in this scene, is he will walk. And he'll just walk right over there once the scene begins. Then if we want him to say something over there, we can add another scene. And again, you'll have to go back to him and change his actions back to just normal. Let's just have him sit down. There we go. And once you get done with this, I mean, you can play around with some of the more esoteric actions and things like that. But the last thing I am going to show you is I'm going to show you how to bring new characters into your scene, besides starting them on the side and having them walk in. We're going to want to go close this because we want to go to characters. Let's have Joyce enter the scene. And what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to click on her, and where it says enter/exit, what you want to do is you just want to click on enter/exit effects. You're going to want to add an enter motion. And this allows you to say she's going to enter the slide, style, slide. You can change these for what we're going to do. We're going to have, I don't really want to go with a strange one today. So let's go with just sparkles vertical. And the timing is after previous. This allows you to delay how long after the previous scene it'll take her to show up. Right now I have the delay at 0 and the duration of the animation is at 1 second. So what we're going to do is we're just going to leave that like there, and we're just going to click the preview button, and this will compile your video and get it ready to say. And he'll walk over there now, and she'll pop up like that. And that's just the very, very basic way of making your video. I've already shown you how to change the speech duration, or the scene duration. You can do this too, if you so choose. The last thing I do need to say, as far as binding actions goes, when you click on your character, if you go to actions, for some characters there's a ridiculous number of actions, especially as I said earlier in the stick figure version. So what you're going to want to do is you can click the search bar and say, for example, walk, and hit enter, and it will bring up all your results for things that say walk. Or, let me click on Matt over here. Let's look up love. There's two. There's just love and fall in love with, and that's the quickest way to find actions. Then, if you wish to save your video, you can save things up here. But I just want to show you one more thing. I'm just going to generate an obscene amount of clips because I want to demonstrate a limitation of the free accounts. 30 seconds. If you go past 30 seconds, your video can no longer be created with a free account. Scenes by default are 5 seconds. And like I said, you want to shorten them to dialogue because you can only have one piece of dialogue. You can have multiple sounds, but you can only have the character look like one character look like they're speaking each scene, or things will get very confusing. When you're all done, you just have to click the save button. And you can save your video. For this, I'm just going to save tutorial. Tags, we're not going to worry about that because I'm not going to be publishing this. I'm just going to set the privacy. Basically, public lets anyone on the internet who chooses to look it up look at it. Draft means you're not ready to show it yet. It's not done. And private just means you can send links to people. So let's just save only. And the final thing I need to discuss is, let's exit out of here. You just close the window. Leave page. Now we are in. If you want to access one of your old videos again, you just go to your account, your videos. My tutorial videos right here. As last modified this. You can edit it, you can share it, you can mess with your the settings for the video. As far as the limitations of free accounts go, you can't make things over 30 seconds, like I said earlier. You can make things in the business themes, like business exclusives down here, but you cannot save them. So that's really makes you not able to use it because you're probably not going to get one of these done in one class day unless you're very, very fast. As fun as whiteboard animations may look, you can't save with them. There's a lot of themes that you can use without having to pay for an account, so there's really no reason to. This is the end of the video. I'm going to make one for sound too. But until next time, I'm signing off.